Welcome. Sports fans, thanks for joining us. It's the NBA. One thing, Doris, that should attract a lot of attention in this game, that matchup at the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. The front court is Shea and Johnson. Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Okongwu in at center.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes moves on a basketball floor. I mean that north and south, and what hops this young man has.
Young's shot is off.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Boucher sets a screen for Ingram. Rebound by Johnson. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Darko Rajakovic had a few moments to share with me before. Now, I talked with him about the challenges of guarding someone like Trae Young. Coach said, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to be on him. I told our guys, no separation. Of course, this defense will have to be very aggressive if they hope to stop Trae. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now here's Ingram. On the wing, Barnes. Back to Ingram. Shoots it. And it's Daniels with the rebound. And the defense of this Raptors team. Craig, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all five positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
Here's Barrett following the basket by Trae Young. Dick passes to Barrett, and Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Ingram outside. Driving inside. And slam dunk by Ingram.
More and more, we see Ingram attack on the drive and convert it. His length and skill allow him to do so many things.
Now, here is Young. Kicks it out to Johnson. Misses the three. Raptors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
That's coming with force. R.J. Barrett, nothing you can do to stop that.
And it's the Hawks' ball. They trail by 1. It's Okongwu, top of the key. Kicks it out to Johnson. Young inside. Working on Boucher. Count that one.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
Dick with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Ingram against Young. And there's the call on Shea. That's his first foul.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
And what an athlete Ingram is. Elevates up in the air with such ease for the dunk.
Young for 3. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And it's Ingram missing.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
Now Dick, following Onyeka Okongwu's three-point attempt. Three-pointer, and Brandon Ingram hits from deep. Ingram's got 7 points in the game.
The pure shooting ability of Ingram does all the talking there. He gets the ball and delivers that quick release.
A nice shot by Young. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
There's 49 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Back to Dick. And the dunk by Dick.
R.J. Barrett with excellent vision. And it's not just the vision, it's the ability to put it on time and on target. Nicely done.
Here's Young going inside. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Dick, that's good.
Oh, good balance from Dick. Able to take the contact and still score inside.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Young dishes to Daniels. Buries it from three-point range. 3 points. The Raptors have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Barnes sets a screen for Barrett. The kick out to Barnes. It's Ingram on the wing. Here's Dick. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Grady Dick is out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Boucher in at the center filling out the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. It's Young on the wing. Dick defending. Ingram against Young. Back to Daniels. Just 5 to shoot. Another 3 for Atlanta.
An excellent ball movement. Young being unselfish.
Raptors trail by 5. Break since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021. The Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
And so it's Atlanta with it. Raptors knocking down the tray. There's the screen. Young with no one around. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here's Toronto. Ingram outside. Reza Shea with the steal. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on. Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players. Here's Young, following the basket by Scotty Barnes.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Dick passes to Boucher. The teardrop falls in. Boucher's got the lead up to 2 now for the Raptors.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all we can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Young for three. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
And this game belongs to Young right now, and he is simply making everything.
Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. Goodness.
Now, here is Young. 14 points for him. Drives to the hoop. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Doris, I know the NBA is considering using technology to help officiate out of bounds and goaltending. Do you have a problem with that?
You know, Kev, at the end of the day, I think it is about getting the calls right. If there's a way to lift the load off these officials, even if it's around the margins, why not try it?
Clock at 4. Barnes kicks to Barrett. Johnson with the defensive effort. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. To the paint. For the three. It's rebounded by Dick. Raptors are gone 4 of 6 in the field here in the second. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Well, what a big-time athlete. Scotty Barnes sprinting to the cup with effectiveness.
Here's Young. He's got 16. Over to the left wing. Here's Okongwu. On the wing, Daniels. There's a screen. Young from outside. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And one thing about Trae Young, this guy has zero fear. Always looking to pull from deep.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We got some rims to wrap.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam. Okongwu's shot is good.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Dick finds Barrett. It's good. Barrett's got his second basket of the game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Young, and he banks in the layup. And the Hawks lead by 3.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hawks lead by 3. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto.
33.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got Larry Nance. Terrence Mann is out there with LeVert. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Niang in at the 3. Now here's LeVert. Takes a shot at the elbow. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Well, Karis LeVert can fill it up from anywhere, but this guy is a terrific mid-range scorer.
Pirtle with a screen on LeVert. Quickly the pass to Pirtle. Back to quickly. Pass to Walter. To the middle. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Quickly.
Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half.
With every passing season, Quickly's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over and over. And now that he has, I don't think you find nearly as many doubters as he had when he first came into the league.
Here's Mann. Still yet to score. Pirtle with the steal. Fast break Toronto. Here's Abaji. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Toronto shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Atlanta's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Here's Mann. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle, the pass to Abaji. Here's Mobo. Pirtle with a screen on net. To the inside. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I'm not sure which was better, Pirtle's screen or his finish, but either way, nice execution in the roll.
The Hawks trail it. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Capella with a screen on Quickly. LeVert the pass to Capella. LeVert. Pirtle with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. On up the court.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Raptors leading by 3. Abaji, the pass to Quickly. And there's the foul. It'll go on Terrence Mann. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Quickly. Pass to Walter. 5 on the clock. Into the lane. Misses from short range. The Hawks trail by 3. They could use a bucket. Mann can't hit. The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21. That was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Good on the shot.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Walter's got the lead, back up to 5 now for the Raptors.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Capella with a screen on Quickly. Here's LeVert. Shoots. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Quickly against LeVert. And he jams it with authority.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Now, Mann, scoreless thus far. And the foul on Jacoby Walter. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Johnson outside. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. We got 22 seconds left here in the third quarter. Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
Tremendous vision from Chris Boucher. He is making a case for being more involved offensively.
Daniels kicks to Johnson. Back to Daniels. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can...
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. The Raptors out in front. They're up by 3. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platform.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good... You better deliver, and he did just that.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Brady Dick is out there with Ingram, and it's Boucher in at the 5 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Here's Rizachet. Barrett covering. Pass to Rizachet. Rizachet sets the screen for Johnson. And Johnson with the stop.
Looking to get stops late. That kind of defense ain't gonna cut it.
That's unacceptable. The hustle and focus on that end is not there for either side.
Here's Dick, defended by Young. Dick passes to Boucher. 6 on the shot clock. 14 feet away. Dick can't get it to go.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
And Young, here we go. Here's Daniels. Dick defending. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Barnes screen on Young. Here he goes. And the dunk by Dick.
Yeah, that's what makes Dick dangerous. You can't just play him as an outside shooter. He'll go to the hoop like he did there.
They set the pick to the left side wing. Here's Rizachet. Dick defending. Rizachet with it. Kicks it out to Johnson. Here's Okongwu. Off target from three-point range. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. Ingram finds Dick. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Dick's got it all tied up now for the Raptors.
Not just a jump shooter. Dick can operate inside that restricted area.
Yep, that one goes. Young's got 23.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Driving to the basket. To the wing on the left. It's Young on the wing. On the wing, Daniels. No good on the triple. Raptors have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And now Young running the floor all by himself. Johnson surveying the floor. Back to Young. This one for three. They get it again. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Hawks have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Now the Hawks moving it the other way. He gets it in there. Now it's a 6-point Hawks lead.
Ice in his veins. Young excels at stepping to the plate and delivering in the clutch. Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Young outside. On the wing, Daniels. Here's Ricochet. Missed. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. This win, such a... Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
have been tough to come by lately.
No doubt. That creates a little bit of added pressure, too. So the last thing a struggling team wants to do is lose to an opponent in the same situation.
And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. Ball and Miller pair up as the... backcourt. Yusuf Nurkic is out there with Miles Bridges, and it's Okogie in at small forward. Now here's Dick. 6 on the shot clock. Ingram, the pass to Dick. Here's the 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And I like the finesse of Ingram coming into play, especially when the shot clock is winding down.
Pass to Nurkic. Back to Ball. Nurkic, a screen on Barrett. Nurkic with the ball. The 3. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. About a minute played here so far in the first. Picked by Pirtle. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Miller. Here's Okogie. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Boy, that's a great job by Okogie to get out in front and finish off the break.
Well, with the Hornets, they're still seeking their first NBA title, Clark.
Yep, and you think about all the talent that's come through the Queen City, BA. Playoff success has eluded them. I mean, hopefully it's just a matter of time before their fans have something to cheer about.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Here's Ball. Man, that one's good.
Hey, Ball has tremendous confidence, oozing with confidence. He feels like he can cross up anybody defending.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Boucher's checked in for Toronto. And it's Toronto's ball. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Here's Dick. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man. And a two-handed jam.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Now here's Ball. Pass to Nurkic. Three-pointer. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. And it's a tie ball game.
And you cannot leave anybody open on Ball's team because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
Oh! Get out of the way! With authority. It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The Raptors are still developing. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're focusing on offensive execution and player development. It's about what we need to do night in and night out regardless of the opponent. As we grow, we'll teach more schemes for opponent preparation. BA step by step.
Yeah, it's a process, Allie. Thank you. And the creative LaMelo Ball. Anytime he touches the rock, Clark, you expect a highlight reel play. How fun is he?
Yeah, he's a lot of fun to watch. He's so uber creative, and he's got a flash and a flair to his game, but he's highly skilled and fundamentally sound, too. That's the one part that sometimes can be lost amidst all the flash, but he's a fun guy to watch hoop, that's for sure.
Right side Ingram. Dick, the pass to Ingram. The three is up. Rebounded by Nurkic.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Ball taking his time here. Pass to Nurkic. 6 to shoot. Here's Miller driving in, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And that's how Miller can take his game to the next level, by being aggressive and attacking the basket.
Outside Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's Okogie, covered by Ingram. Here's Miller. Connects from downtown. Miller's got 5.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller's so quick off the catch.
Ingram on the wing. Back to Barrett. Ingram on the wing. Boucher outside. Ingram on the wing. The 3. That shot off. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Raptors out in front, leading. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Raptors.
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Jusuf Nurkic. And it's Okogie in at the 3. Here's Dick driving inside, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Nice idea by Grady Dick. I mean, he put the ball on the floor, and I think that'll open things up for him.
Boucher against Nurkic. There's a screen by Nurkic. Here's Miller. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. You know, Clark, over the past few seasons, we've seen a historic amount of 20-point-per-game scorers in the league.
And that's a function, VA, of the overall skill level being at its all-time high in league history in my mind, but also the pace of play, the way the game is played, three-point shooting, there's scoring, there's more scoring, so more guys are scoring. And I think on top of that, it's a little easier to score because of how the game is played and officiated. It's tilted a little more in favor of the offense for the entertainment value of point production.
You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, BA. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
Ball against Barrett. Back to Nurkic. Ball outside. LaMelo driving. It's good.
It's good to see Ball not settling for a jump shot. He's at his best when he's attacking the rim.
Ingram on the wing. Guarded by Miller. And that one drops. Ingram's got 5 points.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And stolen by Barrett. Boucher with it. Guarded now by Ball. Outside Dick. To the right side. Outside Ingram. Boucher against Bridges. Just 4 to shoot. Outside for Ingram. From the arc. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Here's Ball. Oh, that's LaMelo ballin'.
Well, you look at Ball, and I really think he excels more in the open court than he does in the half court.
Dick, the pass to Barrett. Drives to the hoop. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, BA.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Outside Barnes. Back to Dick. Outside Barrett. Outside Dick. Launches a 3. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
Ball finds Bridges. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Barnes passes to Barrett. Up top, Barnes. Hounded by Ball. Back to Barnes. Bridges against Ingram. Dick with it. Missed it. 5 for 7 from the field. Here's Miller with the...
Oh, hey, how about big that? Big time right there. Big time.
Woo. Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Outside Barrett. Back to Boucher. Pass to Barrett. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Boucher, no good. Charlotte trailing. Bridges with it. Picked up by Dick. Now here's Nurkic. Now Ball. He's got 9. Back to Nurkic. Takes the 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Raptors. Great open look there. Barnes has got 7.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Nurkic passes to Bridges. Power it home!
Oh, wow!
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Toronto out in front. They're up by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
They're measuring up the shot.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. It's been quite a game for Grady Dick.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
They've got Walter. He's out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Quickly outside. Here's Mobo. He's guarded by man. Mobo gets the bucket.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Hornets trail by 3. Grant, would you say the Raptors are in the process of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, BA. Coaching changes, some big trades. They're shuffling things around and trying to start building something new.
Quickly outside. Pass to Mobo. To the wing, right side. There's a screen. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Recent years have been a bit of a struggle for the Hornets, Clark.
No doubt about it, BA. I mean, they've dealt with injuries that have really been problematic and roster changes as well. I mean, very much a team in transition, trying to figure out who they are and what they can be. And it's hard to get things clicking when you're having changes in your roster compounded by injuries as well.
First team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. On the wing man, guarded by Quickly. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Manuel quickly is the lead guard for the Raptors, and he said, I'm still learning when to be ultra aggressive and when to get my teammates involved. The balance of it all while playing defense at a high level. It's a lot, but I'm having fun learning all of it because this is what I wanted, to be challenged. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Here's Battle. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Outside man. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Assist by
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Left side, Green. Outside man. From behind the arc. Walter pulls it in. Toronto leading by 5. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Walter. Back to Pirtle. Got a piece of it. And Williams punches it home.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
And here's Pirtle. Here's Battle. Releases from the wing and drills it. Battle's got 4 points in the quarter.
Skill level of Pirtle, admirable. So good at getting the ball over to the open teammate.
Floats one. Good.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Pass to Walter. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Picked by Pirtle. And Josh Green going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
his first personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 42 seconds left in the third. Right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Battle. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Here's Walter. Down low. Taken away. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. Toronto out in front. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hornets. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Nurkic in at the center position, locking down the middle. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Boucher's checked in for Pirtle, and keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you.
Really important for Ball to maintain his poise around the basket. That's what allows him to take a bump like that and still convert.
Here's Barrett. Oh, and that with no question powered it down.
Oh, my. That's why we had those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Ingram, the pass to Boucher. And it falls all over the rim and in. Boucher's got his first basket.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. Really good possession.
Ball ventures inside and converts.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Ingram, the pass to Barrett. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Coming down the stretch. We'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
And that's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
Boucher finds Barnes. Can't get it to drop. Nurkic with some nice D. Three-pointer, Bridges. Rebounded by Ingram. Toronto trailing. Outside Dick. Boucher a screen on Ball. The ball's knocked loose. Ingram, pass to Dick. Boucher down low, hounded by Ball. Back to Boucher, shoots over Ball. Boucher, no good. Charlotte has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Dick with it, guarded now by Ball. Now here's Dick, he's closely guarded. Oh, Nurkic with the block.
Showing off the timing and awareness defensively. Better think twice before challenging Nurkic.
Miller against Barrett. Miller, the pass to Ball. Clock at 6. Pass to Nurkic. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. And the Hornets lead by 3.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Here's Ball. Now here's Bridges. And stolen by Barrett. Ball against Barnes. Dick, the pass to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
The kick out to Ball. Bridges outside. Pass to Nurkic. Back to Bridges. Clock at 4.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Now here's Dick, hounded by Ball. Dick, the pass to Barnes. Boucher a screen on Bridges. Pass to Ingram. There's the triple. And knocks down the 3.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Up top Ball for 3, Bridges. The 3 won't fall. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line, 4.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Taking 2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Huge moment. He steps up and sinks the final daggers.
The 3 ball. It doesn't go for him. And so Toronto takes the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
Well, folks, that's going to do it.
methodical pace, Brent, I think, in this one. What do you think?
Yeah, you're right, Kevin. Both of these teams love to run their offense in the half court. They'll slow things down. They'll love the setups. They'll try to manipulate a couple of the plays to get matchups they want. Neither side afraid to take it under 5 seconds on a shot clock, and that patience may pay off.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Bridges out there with Mark Williams. And it's Okogie in at the three. Basket good.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Ball, the pass to Bridges. The layup missed.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but quite plenty of room.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now, here's Ball. Out to Miller. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And the Hornets miss again. And here's Daniels. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Daniels. Driving in. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Here is Daniels. pass to man. Kicks it out to Johnson. On the clock. Puts up a deep three. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Quinn Snyder and I got a chance to talk for a bit. In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for them. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Yeah, there was definitely.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when
the play is under video review under NBA rules. There will be 2 minutes to review.
it's so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here is Daniels. He's covered by Ball. Johnson against Ball. Johnson inside. Here's man. The Hawks again can't hit. Hornets trail by 4. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
And Atlanta has possession. Following the bucket by the Hornets. Johnson from outside drills the three-pointer. 7 points for Johnson.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
There's the lob to Bridges. Rebound by the Hawks. On the wing, man. No scoring in this one. Three-pointer, Daniels. Miller grabs the miss. Hornets have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Ball kicks to Miller. Inside, he's looking for Williams and finds him. And it's Johnson penetrating. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here is Daniels. He's covered by Ball. And there's the call on Mark Williams. That's his first foul.
Team first.
Here is Daniels. He's covered by Ball. And that one's good. Daniels.
And they've done well in taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Ball. It's Williams, high post. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
Good creation by Ball off that pick and roll. He can find clever ways to beat the defense.
Pass to Rizichet. Here is Daniels. Just 5 on the clock. Another shot. The shot, no good. Miller with the ball. Bridges outside. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable. Just crippling defense.
In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Terrence Mann is out there with Daniels. And it's Reza Shea in at the 3 spot. That's the group start the second quarter for the Hawks. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
The drive-by ball. Pass to Williams. Out left to the wing. Okogie, the pass to Miller. Teardrop shot. He lays it in.
Now, how about this move by Miller, using the pick and roll to create some space for himself?
Johnson with a screen on ball.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
Bridges outside. On the wing, Williams. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Ball dishes to Williams. It's stolen by Johnson. Man in the corner. Cranes the three-pointer. Man's got the lead up to 10 now for the Hawks. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Hawks.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
They've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Bridges misses.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
Daniels, no good. Hornets trail by 13. Ball kicks to Miller. Will it go? And Miller throws it down hard.
Oh, easy money for Miller. He just generates offense.
Here's Daniels. He's covered by Ball. Daniels passes to Johnson. Off target with his 3. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Miller. And Miller throws it down hard.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Daniels dishes to Johnson. .149 left in the second quarter. And it's Johnson with the jam.
I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Ball. They grab their own miss. Out to Miller. Bridges sets the screen for Miller. Rebound by the Hawks. On the wing, Man. Defended by Bridges. Man with it, working on Williams. Man gets the bucket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
There's a good screen. It's good. And the Hawks lead us get back down to 11. Big bucket there from Ball.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Johnson against Ball. Now Johnson. He's got 15. Pass to Okongwu. No good on the shot. Good tee by Williams. And they're pushing it up. Here's Ball. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And with that burst, you can count on LaMelo being the first up the court on the break. He won't miss a chance to get out and run.
And that one's good. Daniels. Hornets trail by 11. To Okogie. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one. Now Okongwu. Daniels from outside. And so it's Atlanta in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And now we'll send it over to... All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Jalen Johnson has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And Charlotte looking at who they've got. We've got Yusuf Nurkic. Trey Mann is out there with Green. Then there's Grant Williams. And it's Diabate in at the power forward. He takes it in. Good work defensively by Capella.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Here's Niang. Young outside. Pocket 6. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And the 3 off target.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Atlanta leading by 7. Young looking it over. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Young's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Undeniable range. Young is going to pull up the moment he gets any angle out there.
Here's Mann. Bucket is good.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of basketball. Young against Williams. And Young kicks to LeVert. Niang passes to LeVert. Another 3 for Atlanta.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Mann.
Terrific effort from him really all night. Yet despite his supreme marksmanship, they're still operating at a deficit.
Ashton Niang. That's in coming off the assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 11.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Mann passes to Green. Yep, it counts. Green's got his first points in this one. The Hawks leading by 9. Young outside. Out to Nance. And the jam by Larry Nance.
So fun to watch Larry Nance Jr. get up and be in flight.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA's 65 games requirement for postseason awards has drawn some criticism. But Adam Silver says, ultimately, this is about the fans and putting the best product forward. Load management was not working for us. This is having the desired effect, that guys are out on the floor. Kevin?
Yeah, they want to be on the floor, right? Keep them tuning in. Good stuff, DA. Thank you.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. Man. This is his first free throw of the game.
His first. Team first.
And that one falls for Mann.
Trey Mann. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Mann.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And Young, here we go. Lays it up off the glass. Young's got 5 now.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Mann passes to Williams. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Hornets have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And he makes the first.
2 shots.
And Williams drops them both. Here's Young. He's got 5. 1:05 left in the third quarter of the game. Out to the right wing. Nance outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Capella sends a screen for Nance. Shoots over Nurkic. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Mann with it. 8 points for him. Nance gets the rebound. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Here's Young. And he uses the glass on the layup. 7 points for Trae Young.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Mann can't hit. The Hawks leading by 11. LeVert kicks to Young. Here's the 3. Unable to get that one. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Williams for 3. Goes back up. Here's Diabate. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. They trail by 9 points. The front court is Rizuche and Johnson. Terrence Mann is out there with Daniels. And it's Okongwu in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdown.
Have it out of hat.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Here's Daniels. It's deflected. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Here's Johnson. Pass to Rizuche. Back to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Into the lane. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And you can tell Rizuche has a great basketball IQ. He spots the opening and delivers the pass on time.
Here's Ball. And it's good for 2.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close. He's getting the ball.
Daniels passes to Johnson. Okongwu with it. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Ball's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. There's the lob to Bridges. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Good anticipation from this crafty wingman. Bridges enjoys taking chances and going for the alley-oop.
Wide open look here for Okongwu. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Okongwu's now got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Bridges. Bridges sets the screen for Ball. And here's Miller. Banked in off the glass. 10 points from Brandon Miller.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
Riza in the corner. They set the pick. Back to Daniels. Man with it. He's against Miller.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And with all that look,
and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
The play will be reviewed under NBA rules.
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Charlotte. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. While the team is up, Coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And he nails the third.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Here is Daniels. He's covered by Ball. Here's Johnson. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Nurkic. Miller up on top. And stolen by Okongwu. From deep, Johnson. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Bridges kicks to Ball. Back to Bridges. Pass to Miller. It's tipped and stolen by Okongwu. To the paint. Here's Johnson. Here's Okongwu. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Okongwu's now got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, this is what you love about him, the confidence on that mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
Here's Nurkic. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
Clutch bucket by Nurkic on that possession. They needed that one.
Here's Daniels. He's covered by Ball.
Now that's the way it's done. Take it up high and throw it down with everything you got.
That's right. He was not going to take the soft approach on that drive.
Well, not that wide open. You're given a juicy gift by the defense. You got to sink your teeth into it.
Nurkic the pass to Ball. Yes!
And Ball ready for these moments, showing he wants the rock in his hands. Love it.
This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
Okongwu kicks to Daniels. And there's the call on Riza. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
Now, I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now. Again and again, they're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And that's an intentional foul.
8 seconds. Team second. Dyson Daniels.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Here's Ball. Good.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
And they go to the intentional foul.
His first. Team starter.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. And so the big win by Atlantic in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. There it is, the 3. Barnes will play the 4. Dick is out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Boucher in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Atlanta, Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Risachet in at the 3 spot.
Wasting no time getting points on the scoreboard in this one.
Despite ups and downs, the Atlanta Hawks have remained in the hunt season to season, Stan.
Well, Brian, this team has a lot of resilience. They're scrappy, they're hardworking, and it's helped them stay on the margins, at least, of the playoff picture.
Good to see Risachet attacking like that. When he sees the lane open up, he gets real aggressive.
Right side Ingram, pass to Barnes. 5 on the clock. Here's Barrett. Launches it. Barnes, no good. Now here's Okongwu. Back to Young. Pass to Okongwu. And he comes up with a bucket.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Outside Barrett. Outside Dick. Barnes with a screen on Young. Left side Barnes. Up top Dick. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Okongwu. Sinks the tray. Okongwu's got 5 now.
Yeah, defensively, if you come off someone, Young will find him.
Outside Dick. Kicks it out to Barnes. Fires the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Okongwu has the open look. Another one falls for Atlanta.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws of this game. The first free throw is good.
Coming into the league, a lot of people see Zachary Risachet as a 3-and-D guy. The question becomes, what more can he bring to the table as he matures as a player?
Now here's Dick. Pass to Ingram. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Johnson.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And picked 20th back in 2021. Jalen Johnson might end up being the steal of that draft, coach.
Well, look, Brian, when we see guys take a big jump like Johnson has, it's usually because they have shot the ball better like he has. He's really blossomed during his 3rd year and still has plenty of room to grow.
Here's Young. The Raptors making their last shot. That 3's off the mark. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Quinn Snyder, and he had nothing but praise for Scotty Barnes on the other side. He said Barnes poses so many problems because of his versatility. He can play multiple positions. He's unselfish. He's got great speed for his size. He had a lot of good things to say. Clearly, Barnes has a big fan here.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
Ingram, the pass to Barnes. To the inside, knocks it loose. Boucher. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. The Hawks lead by 7. Okongwu, the pass to Young. The 3 from Risachet. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 3 assists now in this one.
Get used to seeing that. Risachet will be nailing 3s for many years to come.
And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Did you see that? That was one of of the best moves I've ever seen.
Picture perfect execution. He was focused and refused to be denied. Now here's Okongwu. 7 points in the game. Outside Young. Back to Okongwu. 2 on the clock. Here's Johnson. Goes back up. And it's Boucher with the rebound.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Outside Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Atlanta with a 6-point. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Barrett is the 3, and Barnes will play the 4. Grady Dick out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Boucher in at center, blocking down the middle. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Graham. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend. And now we have competition on both sides of the ball. The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. And coach, with Okongwu adding a 3 to his game, it's hard to keep him off the floor now.
It is, Brian, and he can do a lot for a team when he plays. He can now spread out the floor, he can guard multiple positions. But the main thing Okongwu does is he is all over the glass.
The Hawks lead by 7. Pass to Young. Jacks up with 3. Rebound Toronto.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
The 3 from Barnes. It's rebounded by Rizichet. The Hawks have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Young, the pass to Okongwu. Outside Johnson. Second chance effort. Okongwu finds Young. Inside, it's Trae Young.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Guys, Scotty Barnes said, my game starts on the defensive end, guarding anybody and taking pride in it. That leads to great offensive transition and just leads me to stay on lockdown throughout the game. Brian?
And Allie, for all his offensive gifts, that focus on defense is what makes him special. Now here's Ingram. Boucher outside. Boucher a screen on Johnson. Barrett passes to Boucher. Hit his foot. And they're saying he kicked the ball. And here the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And here's Ingram outside, hits the 3-pointer. Ingram's got 7.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Dick with it, and it's Young picking him up. Got it. Good job in the low post.
You like how Barrett always keeps his eyes open, watching the court for those assist opportunities.
Picked up by Okongwu. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. And that one good. 10 points for him. Here's Ingram. 7 points in the game. Barnes a screen. Pass to Boucher. And here's Barnes. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. Atlanta leading by 9. There's Young with the 3. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got 4 rebounds now. Barnes passes to Boucher. Back to Barnes. Pass to Boucher. Outside Dick. 5 to shoot. Back to Boucher. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Boucher's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Young, the pass to Johnson. Outside Young. Picked up by Okongwu. And Young gets it to go. Young's got 4 points this quarter.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Dick, the pass to Barnes. It's Barrett on the wing. It's Barnes on the wing. Covered by Johnson. Barnes, it's good.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Here's Young. Lays it up and banks it in. Young's got 6.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Barrett. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
Young looking for an opening. The 3 is up. From way downtown, Young!
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
And so it's Atlanta earning this break in the action, up 10. Appearing in control. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the 3rd quarter. And we've got 3rd quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. It's been quite a game for Onyeka Okongwu.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem.
Larry Nance is out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Karis LeVert. Then it's Terrence Mann. And it's Niang in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Mann, the pass to Capella. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Hawks lead by 10.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
Here's Quickly. And the shot goes in.
And clearly, he needs no time to warm up.
The Hawks lead by 8. Outside man. To the middle. Capella finds Nance. Back to Capella. And the layup is good off the glass.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Here's Abaji. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And it's good. 2 points. Capella's got 6 here in the quarter.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And there's the lob. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Pass to LeVert. Up top, Capella. And there's a bevy of young talent in the NBA right now. Who are you most excited to see grow into a star, Stan?
Well, what I'm really excited about, Brian, is to see which of these young talents becomes true stars, transformative guys. Certainly Chet Holmgren and Wembanyama have already had this great rivalry. Scotty Barnes has become the next big point guard. We see Anthony Edwards, Paolo Banchero. There's a lot of guys that could be the guy, and it'll be fun to find out who actually develops into that play.
As the torch is passed, who's going to take the mantle? Toronto shooting their first free throws of the game. He makes the first.
Two shots.
He does not get the second one. The Hawks lead by 9. Niang outside. Capella screen on quickly. From down in the low post, it goes. Niang's got his first points of the game.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Pass to quickly. Walter from outside. Capella with a rebound. And here's Capella. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Man, the pass to Nance. Soft touch off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 13.
Too easy for a guy of his caliber. The D must put up more of a fight down there.
Yeah, they can't let him even get into that space. If he gets good position on the block, it's trouble.
1:33 left in the third quarter. LeVert goes against quickly. Pass to Nance. To the paint. Here's Capella. Pirtle grabs a miss. Raptors trail by 11. Moving it up. Finished off the break. Agbaji's gotten 4 this quarter.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Niang outside. 17-foot shot on the way. Capella. It's not going to go for him. Pirtle with some nice D. The Raptors have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Agbaji, guarded by Capella. Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
And it's quickly with a miss. The Hawks lead by 9. Here's Man. Uses the glass on the layup.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Here's quickly. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Wait, big finish, big time, and man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a knot. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. So for Toronto right now. There it is the 3. Barnes will play the 4. Brandon Ingram out there with Grady Dick. And it's Boucher in at the center position. The shot by Ingram, no good.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
That's one of those heat check shots. And heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Takes a 3. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 5 rebounds in the game. Down low. It's stolen by Barnes. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Can't knock it down off the solo break. Atlanta leading by 14. And stolen by Barrett. Outside Dick. Barrett passes to Dick. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Here's Ingram. Good on the jump shot.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Up top, Young. Guarded by Dick. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Daniels. The three from Rizashe. Okongwu. No good that time. Raptors trail by 12. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Picked up by Okongwu. Here's Young, and Boucher with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Outside Barrett for three, and the three-pointer goes.
Yeah, this is what Barrett does best. A talented scorer who keeps things simple on the offensive end.
Outside Young. Young goes in, and the layup is good. And the Hawks lead by 9.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Knocked away, and we're going to have a jump ball.
It'll be jump ball.
Here's Rizashe. Okongwu, a screen on Ingram. Back to Okongwu. Rebound Toronto. Outside Barnes. Pass to Ingram, and out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
And Young, here we go. And Boucher with the block. Barnes passes to Ingram. Fires for three. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
3 points.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Toronto.
Well, their shot blocker. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And we also can't ignore how relentless they've been on defense, flustering the opponent and generating a lot of steals.
Barnes finds Barrett. Back to Barnes. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. And now it's just a 4-point Atlanta lead. Outside Young. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team footage.
Young inside, guarded by Dick. Pass to Rizashe. Shot clock at 6. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Oh my, Rizashe, just huge. And you know Barrett wants the ball in his hands, especially on these big possessions.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. They've led by as many as 14. Into the lane. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Dick. On offense, here come the Raptors. They're on a 14-4 run. Barnes in the post. Young's there.
Yes! Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Pass to Barrett. It's tipped. It's stolen by Okongwu. It's Daniels with a drive. Money.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball make smart decisions. Don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Now a Kongwu. So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks, pulling it out for the W. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on.
both these teams have had a difficult stretch recently and are hoping to turn things around in this one.
Yeah, it's a new opportunity. And Kevin, I expect each side to be hungry and motivated to get this win. And if not, the struggles will continue.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Ingram is out there with Dick, and it's Boucher in at the 5 down low. And so the Charlotte Hornets get the first points of the ball game. Dick, Ball with the rebound. And he gets the bucket. Ball's got his second bucket.
Boy, soft touch from LaMelo. That floater game is on point.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Caught up with Coach Charles Lee and their focus on defense, Brandon Ingram. Coach told me Brandon presents unique problems. It's the skill and size combination. You just don't see it too often. Anytime Ingram touches the ball, everyone will be focused on stopping him. Should be a good one tonight, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Barnes. After the basket by Jusuf Nurkic. Shot clock at 6. Boucher's shot is off. The Hornets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Hey, DB, we don't see a lot of them, but from what you have seen and heard, what can the Charlotte Hornets do better to improve their overall game?
Well, I think one of the things you have to look at is what are they doing successfully on the offensive end and what are their weaknesses? One of the weaknesses is drawing fouls and getting opportunities at the free throw line. To me, Kev, the best teams do a good job of getting easy points, whether in transition or at the charity stripe.
Here's Ball. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Ball with the bucket.
With the size he brings to the guard position, you love to see LaMelo assert himself down low.
Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Ingram outside. Pass to Dick. Ingram against Miller. Barnes screen on Miller. Ripped away. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Ball finds Miller. Charlotte moving the ball around. Here's Okogie. Clock at 6. Now, here's Bridges. Doris, what about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness. Well, this guy knows how to put on a show. Put Miles Bridges in the dunk contest. Did you see that?
Now, here's Barnes. Barrett setting a pick for Barnes. In the corner, it's Boucher. Ingram outside. Boucher sets a screen for Ingram. And the Raptors miss again. Hornets leading by 6. One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
Now, here's Boucher. Hasn't made one yet. Ingram against Nurkic. Ingram passes to Barnes. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
Yeah, Scotty Barnes in his element. He's so confident in the paint.
And stolen by Barnes. Fast break, here they come. Here's Dick, and the dunk by Dick.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here is Miller. The Raptors getting the bucket. 5 on the clock. Nurkic a screen on Barrett. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 8 points.
Well, the quickness helps LaMelo Ball out inside right there. Just allows him to get the quick drop on the defense.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Ingram from the arc in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Nobody near Nurkic. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
He could go. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Charlotte Hornets. He notched. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game, guys. We've been watching from the Hornets.
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Bridges out there with Nurkic, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. And so here's Toronto, following the miss by LaMelo Ball. Ingram passes to Dick. Now Boucher. Back to Dick. The Raptors need to get a shot off. It's Dick on the wing. Barnes sets a screen for Dick. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He has 5.
And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite three-point shot.
Nurkic a screen on Ingram. Out to Bridges. Ball sets a screen for Bridges. Oh!
Springs in his shoes. Clear the deck when Miles Bridges is coming through, folks.
Raptors with the lead. Barnes outside. Pass to Barrett. The kick out to Barnes. On the wing, Barnes. Barrett setting a pick for Barnes. Right side, Barrett. 4 on the shot clock. Oh, and the jam by Barrett.
Oh, my goodness, that was electric. R.J. Barrett with a little flash.
And a miss there on the triple. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Raptors. Only given up 2 points this quarter. Hey, Doris, how has Scotty Barnes advanced his game since being named Rookie of the Year back in 2022?
Well, all the physical skills are there for him. Tremendous athlete, cross-positional defensively. I think what happens for young players is they start to read the progressions of the game more quickly. Now you can put the ball in his hands, let him be a decision maker. This guy is a stat stuffer.
Here's Ball out to Miller. Ball against Barrett. Ball, the pass to Miller. Driving to the basket. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Ingram finds Dick. Tipped away. Boucher against Nurkic. And the dunk by Boucher.
Very versatile and offensive-minded big. Chris Boucher giving you a little bit of everything on that drive. Okay.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Nurkic a screen on Barrett. Ball. Out to Miller. Second shot opportunity. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Well, great decision to kick it out. Trust that your teammate will knock down the shot.
Nurkic against Boucher. And the dunk by Boucher.
Well, you can see Chris Boucher's got excellent vertical. Makes that finish look easy.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you. And the Raptors with the ball. Following the missed shot by Nurkic. Back to Dick. There's the triple. And the rebound by Nurkic. Hornets trail by 7. Down low. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Boucher. Good work there as it goes. Boucher's got 6 here in this quarter.
Now, Chris Boucher has great ability to run in transition as a big. You've got to keep up.
Nurkic, the open look. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Ingram kicks to Barrett. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Oh, that's some big-time grit by R.J. Barrett. You want some contact on me, I can finish anyway.
Nurkic can't hit.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Ingram passes to Dick. Barnes the screen. And he can extend the lead to double digits. And we finished one half of basketball. Toronto ahead as they end the second quarter with a tremendous 17-6 run. We'll see you back here after the break for 3rd quarter basketball.
Half-court shots. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
So for Toronto right now, Walter out there with Emmanuel quickly. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, and it's Agbaji in at the small forward position. Pass to Williams. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
And here are the Raptors now, following the bucket by the Hornets. Agbaji, the pass to quickly. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. To the inside. Pass to Diabate. No good from outside. Toronto leading by 9. Here's Mobo. Basket counts. Hornets shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Here's Mann. Off target on the 15-footer.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Doris, what this team likes about Jakob Poeltl, the combination of 7-foot size and great skill.
You know what, Kevin, to me, this young man has a nuanced understanding of the game. He sees the floor, so that means at his size, he can make on-time and on-target passes. He's a very capable rebounder and defender. There's just a lot to like about his game.
And so quickly, we'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Agbaji. Screen by Poeltl. Agbaji, the pass to Poeltl. 2 points. That one goes. Poeltl's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I think his frame makes him very difficult to deal with as a roll man. Poeltl can set a mean screen.
It's stolen. Now, here's quickly. Defended by Mann. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And the foul called on Grant Williams. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now, here's Quickly. Defended by man. Counted good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
It's his first trip to the line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First one falls for him.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on both. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Quickly. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Raptors shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. He's off on the first.
At the line for the Raptors, Emmanuel Quickly. 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. And here are the Hornets now. It's a 16-point game. Man passes to Williams. And the slam by Williams.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, improving dialogue between players and officials is a priority. Commissioner Silver says, now with high-fidelity audio, we're all able to hear a lot of what's being said. Now we have to take into account the high-stress environment. But there has to be a two-way sense of respect. I feel it's an area where we can make progress. Kevin?
Well, you know, the commissioner's always looking ahead and looking at every area, which is great for the game. Here's Walter. Following the bucket by the Hornets. The shot's good from Quickly.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Pass to Williams. Yes, that goes in. Williams has got 8 points in the quarter.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Here's Walter. Right wing. It's stolen by Green. 35 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Williams. The kick out to Williams. From deep, Green. Knocked loose. Raptors leading by 13. Here he goes. Diabate grabs the board. To the middle. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Here's Green. Pass to Diabate. He got it up. And so it's Toronto looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
First personal foul.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Trey Mann, also Josh Green out there. Mark Williams is out there with Grant Williams. And it's Diabate in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Dick with it. He's covered by Ball. Dick can't get it to go.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And Barnes sends it back.
Boy, big-time denial from Scotty Barnes. Use that frame to your advantage.
Barrett against Ball. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last. Hornets trail by 13. Ball with it. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes has got his 5th rebound in this one. Miller against Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
This guy can finish with either hand. What a finish from R.J. Barrett.
Ingram with the steal. It's Dick on the wing, covered by Miller. Dick passes to Boucher. Barnes looking around. Back to Boucher, and the dunk by Boucher.
Scotty Barnes is a well-rounded basketball player. Passing is part of that, guys. Pretty pass there.
Here's Ball, and the Hornets miss again. Toronto leading by 17. Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Now Barnes, following Nurkic's 3-point attempt, and the basket is good. And the Raptors lead by 21.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And with his skill, Nurkic can score from anywhere on the court. But when you're 280, his skills probably better utilized inside.
Now, here's Boucher. And here's Ingram from the arc. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Here's Barnes.
2 minutes remaining.
Following the basket by LaMelo Ball. Barnes sets a screen for Ingram. Back to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. It's Ingram on the wing. For the 3. Miller grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
That's his explosiveness on display. Josh Okogie forces the defender to make a mistake and get into a bad position.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Toronto.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Brandon Ingram.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Yeah, I think that one closes the door on any comeback hopes. Impressive performance.
To me, they just looked a step quicker out there. They certainly look to want it more than their opponent.
And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. 22 is their biggest lead.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Here's Ball. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Pass to Boucher. Barnes kicks to Ingram. Barnes screen on Bridges. For 3, Ingram. Offensive rebound. Back to Dick. Ingram outside. Here's Boucher. From outside, off the mark. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. Thanks so much, David. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Olney.
Get ready. Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Ricochet and Johnson, they're the forwards. Terrence Mann is out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Charlotte, Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Josh Okogie. And it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Here's Okogie following the score by Atlanta. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Back to Okongwu. Fires from deep. Nails it from 3. Okongwu's got 5 points.
Really good passing wing. Ricochet isn't a ball stopper. He really looks for his teammates.
Here's Okogie. He takes it in, and he slams it in one-handed.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it.
Sometimes that's all you need.
Here's Daniels. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
And Ball gets it to go.
The defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
Chalk up 2 there.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
3-pointer, Bridges. And he can't get that one. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Perfect communication and timing on that alley-oop. Bridges saw the opening and then bounced right to the rim.
Man misses. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. And Ball throws it down.
Oh, it's great seeing Ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown.
Here's Daniels. And he drops it in from the low post. Daniels has got his second basket. For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Screen by Bridges. And it's Ball off the drive. Pass to Nurkic. This one for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. And Atlanta with possession here. Here's Okongwu. The shot no good. Nurkic with some nice D. Ball finds Miller. Ball looks over the floor. Now here's Nurkic. He's covered closely.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Misses the baby hook. And here are the Hawks now. Here's Okongwu. He's got 5. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Ball. He's got 5. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ball's got 7 points.
Boy, Ball plays with so much confidence. You know this guy believes in what he can do, including finding ways to score it inside.
It's hard to question the energy LaMelo Ball brings to the court every night, Clark.
It certainly is, and it's contagious, B.A. That's what I like about it. He elevates other guys. As a teammate playing with LaMelo, he elevates your energy level because you've got to match his. He gives the team, I think, a nice edge in being able to perform on a consistent basis.
Now here's Johnson. Still no points. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Ricochet. Just 5 to shoot. Now man. Let's go with a 3. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. The Hornets have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Nice shot by Okogie.
Well, that is a very impressive, quick first step by Josh Okogie. Hard to defend that.
Ball passes to Okogie. Out left to the wing. Now here's Ball. There's a screen by Nurkic. He gets it in there. 9 points in the game.
Really important for Ball to maintain his poise around the basket. That's what allows him to take a bump like that and still convert.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Miller outside. It'll count, and it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are.
The previous play is under
Question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's good.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And making absolutely certain.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for Charlotte. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Charlotte?
You can really see the strategy coming in to get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the floor for Atlanta, Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Risachet in at the 3 slot. Well, Clark, as we know, player comparison is a popular exercise among fans and analysts alike.
Yeah, I've never really ascribed to that, but in this day and age, I think it's even more unfair to do so because the game has changed tremendously. I mean, 3-point attempts and scoring averages are way north, in large part because of the pace of play. So the game has changed, and that means when you're comparing players, it's a little harder to do in a fair manner. Well, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
Left side Johnson from deep. Sure, from 3-point range.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Okongwu, no good. Hornets leading by 8. Here's Ball. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. For Atlanta, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Johnson against Bridges. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And 1 move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the others. That's how you succeed in this league.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleek.
Hawks trail by 8, and given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage in his position, Grant?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw, and that one misses. The Hornets have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Ball hand delivers it on the fast break.
Well, you look at Ball, and I really think he excels more in the open court than he does in the half court.
Here's Risachet. 2 points. That one goes. Risachet's got his first 2 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Ball passes to Bridges. Picked it. On the break.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Miller can't get it to go. Hawks trail by 6. On the wing, Daniels. 6 points for him. No luck on that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. Pass to Okogie. We've got 1:28 left in the second period. Here's Ball. Great D that time from Mann. Atlanta has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Slam home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
Tons of first step quickness from Daniels.
Atlanta shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. Charlotte leading by 3. Ball outside. Up top, Bridges. Back to ball. Okongwu against Nurkic. Clock at 6. There's a screen by Nurkic. Here's Miller. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Mann. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Exactly. The defense is determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Hornets have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Out to the wing. The 3 from Rizache, bearing his 2nd of 3 attempts.
Yeah, good mechanics and a high release. Rizache's shot is pretty refined and ready for quick attacks like this.
Ball passes to Nurkic. Back to ball. Miller outside from downtown. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Miller's got 5.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Ball finds Bridges. Miller outside. Here's Ball. And down it goes. 2 points. And it's a 4-point Charlotte lead.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Charlotte Hornets. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
And it's time for your fan half-court shots. Please direct your attention to center court. Drumline. They're thinking about the shot.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Green out there with Smith. Then it's Williams. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Diabate in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, Ice Trey is a dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I work too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. Great stuff there. Thank you. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Mark Williams, he's checked in for Charlotte. Mann comes in for Smith. Charlotte leading by 3. Mann with it. Outside, Green. Back to Mann. Pass to Green. The rebound by Atlanta.
That's a rarity for him, especially against the soft defense.
Young with it. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys, and he hasn't really had that.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Mann with it. Now LeVert defending. Pass to Diabate. Green against Young. Goes up on the wing. Here's Diabate. And that one is stuffed right through.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Yeah, defensively, if you come off someone, Young will find him.
Williams against Young. Grant Williams, serious hustle points.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Young, the pass to Niang. Here's LeVert. Now here's Capella. Buries it down low. Capella's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Capella's a capable scorer from the interior. Nice job there.
From outside the arc. Charlotte gets it back. Williams passes to Williams. Inside. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Second chance shot. Capella with a rebound.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Here's Nance. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Nance.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
The Hornets have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Mann. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Hornets lead by 3.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Young looking around. LeVert outside. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. For Charlotte, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. And he banks in the layup. Mann's got his second basket of the game.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Here goes Trey. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
The quicks off Trey Young. He gets to the rim at will. Better come with help side defense.
Green, the pass to Mann. Now Williams. Back to Mann. Pass to Williams. And that one drops for him. Williams has got his first bucket in this one.
You know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Charlotte leading by 5. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Green. High arcing shot. The rebound by Atlanta. Nance in the post. Williams defending. Outside Young. Nance the screen. Fires the 3. Young can't hit. And it's Williams off the drive. Capella with a block. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession.
Substitution on the court.
Ball outside. With 1 on the clock. Oh, at the buzzer!
Wow! I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. Risache and Johnson, they're the forwards. Terrence Mann is out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5 down low. Ball passes to Bridges. Ball outside. Shot clock at 5. LaMelo working inside.
Boy, making it look very easy. Ball has been unguardable tonight.
Pass to Johnson. Tipped away. Ball with a steal.
Foul call. Dyson Daniels. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's ball. Nurkic inside. Okongwu on him. Here's the break. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Such a huge play, guys. I mean, that's a 4-point swing possibly. Tremendous steal and conversion right there.
Throws it up high, and it's Bridges with the jam.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, guys.
Defense disorganized, defense pays.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Charlotte leading by 7. Here's Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
Boy, look how easily Bridges shoots through the contact there. I mean, his mechanics are strong, as is his body.
Pulls up on the wing, and again, it's Atlanta.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Here's ball. Rebounded by Daniels. Hawks trail by 7. Now Okongwu from 18 feet away. The shot misses.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Miller finds Nurkic. Back to Miller. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from deep. And the Hornets lead by 10.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Well, throughout this game, they've been lighting it up from mid-range. I love seeing that. They've made that the focus of their offense, and it's really paid off.
Yeah, and their team's first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
Ball outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Yep, count it. Ball's got 26 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Count it.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Okogie on the wing. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Hawks trail by 9. Here's Daniels. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Nurkic has got rebound number 11. Ball outside. There's 1:17 left to play in the fourth. 6 to shoot. And there's a call on the LaMelo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And there's the call on the LaMelo Ball. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Here's Daniels, hounded by Ball. Outside Johnson. Four on the clock. Stolen by Bridges. Now here's Ball, tightly guarded, and that one's good.
Hey guys, that's gotta be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu. Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Boy, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Fires from way outside. Good. And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill,